Whispers in the Wind River. The Wyoming Territory, 1876. A harsh land sculpted by wind and time, where the double-barred B Ranch stood as a testament to grit and determination. The wind, a constant companion, carried tales of hardship and hope, but now it whispered a chilling song of unease. Cattle were disappearing, stolen under the cloak of night, their absence a knife twisting in the heart of the ranch's prosperity. Cole Colt of McCready, a man weathered by the elements and hardened by loss, felt the weight of responsibility settle on his shoulders like a heavy saddle. He had seen this kind of darkness before, years ago when his family fell victim to a similar string of disappearances. The memory was a phantom, haunting his dreams and fueling his resolve. He mounted Belle, his loyal chestnut mare, and rode into the sprawling wilderness. The sun beat down mercilessly, casting the landscape in an unforgiving glare. But Colt's eyes, keen as a hawk's, scanned the horizon, searching for any sign, any whisper that might lead him to the rustler's trail. His path crossed with Jebediah Jeb Carter, the ranch's patriarch, a man whose spirit remained unbroken despite the hardships. Jeb's words were few, but his weathered face spoke volumes. "This ain't no ordinary rustler, Colt," he warned, his voice gravelly like the creek bed in a dry season. "There's a darkness at play here, a darkness we ain't seen the likes of in years." Colt nodded, his jaw set in grim determination. He sought counsel from Delilah Red O'Malley, the fiery redhead who ran the saloon in the nearby town of Wind River Crossing. Her laughter was a sharp counterpoint to the growing tension, but her eyes held a glint of understanding. "Keep your ears open and your gun close, Colt," she advised, her voice laced with a hint of warning. "There are secrets in these hills, secrets some would kill to protect." The trail led Colt deeper into the wilderness, where the mountains cast long shadows and the wind whispered secrets among the pines. He encountered Silas Shadow Blackwood, a drifter with a past as elusive as the smoke curling from his cigarette. Shadow's knowledge of the land was uncanny, his silence a stark contrast to the howling wind. One dawn, as the first rays of sunlight pierced the morning mist, Colt stumbled upon a clue. A bandana, faded and worn, lay tangled in a thicket of sagebrush. Its colors were muted, but a distinctive mark, a coiled rattlesnake, caught Colt's eye. It was a whisper in the wind, a chilling echo of his past. The trail grew colder, leading Colt through treacherous canyons and dense forests. He felt the rustler's presence like a shadow clinging to his back, a constant reminder of the danger that lurked. The internal conflict raged within him, a battle between the ghosts of his past and the urgency of the present. As the sun began its descent, casting the sky in hues of fire and blood, Colt found himself at the edge of a hidden valley. In the distance, a lone figure stood silhouetted against the fading light. It was the rustler. The air crackled with tension as Colt dismounted, his hand resting on the worn leather grip of his Colt Peacemaker. The rustler turned, his face hidden beneath a wide-brimmed hat. "You've ridden your last trail, McCready," he growled, his voice a chilling echo in the twilight. Colt's heart pounded like a war drum. He had faced countless dangers in his life, but this felt different. This was a reckoning, a final showdown between light and shadow. He drew his revolver, the metal gleaming in the dying light. "Not today," he said, his voice steady. "Not while there's still breath in my lungs and justice to be served." The wind howled, carrying their words across the valley. The rustler's hand twitched towards his own weapon. A single shot echoed through the mountains, shattering the silence. The echoes of the gunshot reverberated through the Wind River Valley, a stark punctuation to the mounting tension. But the shot had not come from Colt's Peacemaker. It was the rustler who staggered back, a crimson stain blooming on his chest. From the shadows emerged Silas Shadow Blackwood, his weathered Colt revolver smoking in his hand. The enigmatic drifter's face was etched with grim resolve. "Some trails lead to redemption, McCready," he said, his voice a low rumble. "Mine led me here." The rustler crumpled to the ground, his hat tumbling off to reveal the face of Jebediah Carter, the patriarch of the double-barred B. Colt's heart sank. Betrayal cut deeper than any bullet. Shadow explained, his voice heavy with regret. Jeb, driven to desperation by the ranch's financial woes, had struck a deal with a ruthless cattle baron. The disappearances were a ploy to drive the Double Bar B into ruin, ripe for a hostile takeover. But guilt had gnawed at Jeb, leading him to leave the bandana as a silent plea for help. Colt felt a wave of conflicting emotions. Anger, sadness, and a profound sense of loss washed over him. He had trusted Jeb, seen him as a mentor, a father figure. But beneath the weathered exterior, darkness had taken root. In the aftermath, the Double Bar B was saved, but the scars ran deep. Colt, forever marked by the experience, continued to ride the range, a guardian of the Wind River Valley. He carried the weight of Jeb's betrayal, a reminder that even in the untamed West, darkness could lurk in the most unexpected places. Shadow, his debt repaid, disappeared back into the wilderness, leaving behind only the echo of his final words, "The wind carries many whispers, MacCready. Learn to listen and you'll always find your way." And so, Colt MacCready rode on, a lone silhouette against the vast Wyoming sky. He listened to the whispers in the wind, forever vigilant, a testament to the enduring spirit of the West, where even in the face of betrayal and loss, hope could rise like the morning sun over the Wind River Range.